What's going on, world? On today's episode of What the Fuss, have y'all ever heard of the expression tears of a clown? Tears of a clown, you know? And right now, that's me. I might be smiling on the outside, I might be laughing and joking on the outside, but for real, I'm dealing with a lot of dark and deep pain. A lot of pain and suffering, a lot of anguish, a lot of uncertainty because, I got shot, back in 2023, left me paralyzed. They had to remove my kidney, my right kidney, had to cut out half my liver, reattach one of my fingers, they had to do stuff with my colon and my small intestines, resectioning. And also I had to do a spinal fusion, because I have rods, pins, and screws all in my back now. And I'm currently in a wheelchair, tears of a clown. Every day, I'm waking up in uncertainty trying to figure out, am I gonna make it today? I keep going in and out of the hospital because I got a suprapubic catheter, that keeps getting blocked with sediment. When I get it exchanged, they might not have the same size tube, so I might go up in size because if I go down in size, the tube is going to be leaking. Then I'm leaking. Every time I lay down, I'm smelling like urine when I wake up, wet. You know what I'm saying? Having to have to depend on somebody to help me during my time of pain and suffering. Also I had a female friend of mine, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, ain't nothing I could do for you right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm in a situation, body parts ain't working right. Everybody got needs, so at least the person was honest enough to say, I met somebody. We've been talking for a while. I've known this person for quite many years, had to deal with this person, their family, the ups and downs, the accusals. When I met friends and I got accused so bad, when I met a female friend or tried to do music with a female friend, I got accused of doing all types of things with this woman, and yet, I'm supposed to accept it when this person meets someone and she wants to tell me that she met somebody. And so look at me, I'm smiling, but deep down inside, I'm hurt. I'm truly hurt. I'm very hurt because, like I say, I got shot 2023. All my friends, male friends, where they at? You know what I'm saying? Where the homies at? You know what I'm saying? Female friends, where they at? Everybody left me. You know why? Because when you no longer serve the purpose of a person's need, when you no longer serve their selfish gratifications and needs, they don't need you no more. They don't know you no more. They don't call you no more. They don't come see you no more. And all the shit that I done did for men and women in my life, my so-called friends, the people who I accepted to be my family, where they at? During my time of need. Everybody feeding me excuses and shit. Oh, I know you going through something right now, so I'm just trying to let you, take care of yourself. What the fuck is wrong with a phone call? What the fuck is wrong with, hey man, how you doing? You all right? I just called to check on you. I love you, Holmes. You good? Now my female friends, because I got to get help to get changed and clean, ain't none of my male friends going to do that. Oh man, I ain't trying to see your ass. I ain't trying to do that. Pause and all this other bullshit. But then guess what? Where my female friends at? I had to pay for people to come clean me, change me. I had to pay for these things. And then it got to a point where some of the females, they got to calling me, hey, what's up? What you doing? What you doing? I'm getting happy, like, oh shit, what's up? You about to come see me? You about to come chill with a nigga or something? Then I don't get no answer. I don't get no response. I don't get no phone calls back. And I had to think about it. What the fuck? What's going on? Why they ain't call me back? Oh, I get it. It's the weekend. And on that particular Friday or Saturday, they had an event that they was trying to get to, and they needed a couple of dollars. Let me go pretend to help this motherfucker, get him out the way, change his diaper like a fucking baby, burp him, give him fake love and fake conversation for a few minutes, but you just did it for some fucking money. Can I be mad? No. That's tears of a clown. Because, I had to pay for a service. I had to pay for something to be done. Because of my pain and suffering, I have to rely on other people to help me out. I have to rely on other people for my pain and suffering. I have to rely on other people for my health care. And people gonna misabuse you. You're gonna get these aids, home aids. Let me correct that. You're gonna get these home aids. A lot of them come from Africa. Disrespectful as fuck. When we see how they was raised and born and living, they came from a struggle. And then they get here and they want to talk down to the black Americans. You know what I'm saying? Oh, y'all lazy, y'all spoiled, y'all this, y'all that. These are the things that people have to go through when they in a nursing home, when they have home aids and things like that. It turns into a Africa versus African American type of situation. You know what I'm saying? Hey, don't get mad at us because of the privileges that we have attained. Our ancestors had to fight for that, but hey, tears of a clown, but right now I'm just wanting to talk to the people who are going through death in their family, death of a loved one, loss of a job, not knowing and trying to understanding if you're going to be able to take care of your family, your children, your loved ones, struggling, having to think like, damn, am I going to have to create some side hustles? And then, don't fall for the false fallacy of, oh, you can become a millionaire overnight. Yeah, for some, that may be true. They had insider connections. They had family members who were in the industries, music, art, thespian type acting, people who are into the industries, and they had connections, and you see them on YouTube popping and flogging, and you like, damn, don't fall for this social media hoopla, and then find yourself depressed and struggling when your social media page ain't kicking and booming the way you want. You're not spewing negativity out your mouth every day, all day, and because that's not in your character to be spewing hatred and negativity, the demise and downfall of another person, so that because that's not your character, you're gonna see yourself not getting them views, them likes, them subscribers, them followers, and that'll put you in a state of depression. That'll put you in a state of questioning yourself like, damn, because, every day I question myself like, damn, ain't nobody coming to see me, come chill with the homie? What did I do to you motherfuckers? And you motherfuckers know who I'm talking to and talking about. What did I do to y'all? Some people say, hey, man, after all the shit you done did, motherfuckers can't face you. Why they can't face me? They can't face me because, you know why? Their intentions were not real and true when they was around me. They was just around me to what they can get from me. Oh, my man gonna look out for me. Oh, I'm in some fucked up shit. My man gonna come. He gonna drill. He gonna do whatever. Yeah, okay. Not knowing I had a lot of things to lose. So I'm not gonna lose what I got, knowing that you ain't gonna jump out there for your own situation. Tears of a clown, man. So I'm in heartache and pain. I'm rambling. I'm talking about multiple situations, but the whole point, man, is that every day a lot of us put a smile on our face when we're going through heartache and pain, the uncertainty, and don't nobody know what we're going through, don't nobody know what we're dealing with. But yet they see us every day trying to be human, trying to smile, trying to laugh, trying to put a smile on somebody else's face. When I got injured years ago, I used to come outside and my friends, they used to joan on me, you know, and I used to be like, you know what? I don't care. Long as we safe, long as we all amongst each other and we laughing and yeah, but you know, deep down inside, I was letting people laugh at my injuries, my pain, my suffering. You know what I'm saying? Don't be used and don't be a fool. And don't allow yourself to be hurt. You know what I'm saying? Use your better judgment. You can love from the heart, but don't let the heart lead you astray. You know what I'm saying? Tears of a Clown. Listen to Smokey Robinson. Listen to it's an Italian singer, opera singer, you know, Pacolini or something like that. I'm not saying it right. Tears of a Clown. You know what I'm saying? Listen to their words. Listen to the sorrow that you're going through, the pain and suffering that you're going through, and understand what you're dealing with. Don't continue to be allowed to be a victim. Don't allow nobody to manipulate you and make you feel bad. And on this episode of What the Fuss, I'm going to see y'all next time. What the fuss?